that. Unmuting. All right, third period underway. 5-on-3 for the Capitals. Right after the face-off, Peterson saves it with the glove. Face-off gets pushed out of the zone. We got 10 seconds before we have a 5-on-4 coming up. Capitals put it in the zone. They're up the right side at the right circle. They take a shot, stick saved by Peterson. Rebound and saved by Peterson again. Right behind the net. They have it again. Another save by Peterson, and he snaps it out of the air. We'll have another face-off. Five on four now for 48 seconds. On the near side half wall, gets cleared all the way down. Through the neutral zone, Bismark puts it in to the zone. Defended by Cradaville, goes behind the net of Peterson. Back out to the ice to Kobe Dantis. Marty dumps it in the zone. He chips it in. Icing. No, icing's waved off. Off the half wall here. 5 seconds before we have full strength where Ricola comes back on the ice. Here's a breakaway for Cradaville. Left side takes a shot. It goes wide left. Ricola back on the ice. It's a 5-on-5 now. On the near side half wall, Ricola battles for it. Holding it. Nope. Trinka resets here. Here's Rochelle in the neutral zone. Rochelle dumps it off to Cradaville and he chips it in the zone. Right behind the net. Capitals trying to dig it out. Molesky just goes outside of his reach. He'll have to chase it down. Right. Gotta watch the penalties. I think he'll be out of the game if he has another.
You knew I used to be the tough guy of this town, or no?
Clearly. Here's Ricola with an opportunity. You got one guy to beat. Loses a handle on the puck, but Trinka put the stick on it. Back to Ricola, right circle. Takes a shot. Goes off the post on the back corner. Ricola, on the far side, makes a move, takes two guys miss, makes another guy miss. He goes for the wraparound over to Trinka, the right circle. Ricola back to Murda now behind the net. Murda back off the half wall to McLaughlin, just goes past him. All the way down, Molesky's going to have to reset for the Lightning. And it gets all the way down to Klein again, right behind him. Here's an opportunity for Murda, loose puck in front of the net. Capitals digging it out. Near side, comes on the half wall. Trinka trying to put it in the zone. Here's a tripping call. They do call it against Ricola. Just an unfortunate situation where he definitely accidentally tripped him, so he'll go to the box.
Statistician and broadcaster. Let's play the ball. What is that?
What's my wallet? Yantes gets a handle on it. He's got an opportunity, puts it up the right side. He's breakaway on the right circle, takes a shot. Save, rebounded by Martin, puts one at it. Holding is Rochelle at the blue line, at the point. Rochelle bounces it off the half wall, back down to Yantes. Yantes far side corner. He comes out with it, dishes it to Molesky. Molesky back over to Rochelle. Rochelle chunks it down behind the net again. Yantes on the half wall here, fighting for it. It gets cleared. Back over to the Capitals where they're going to put it in the zone. Far side, they dip it down behind Peterson. At the left circle. Back checked by Rochelle, giving him trouble. Intercepted by Marty. Here's a 2-on-2. Marty and Yantes. Marty's going to bring it up in the zone. Takes a shot, deflected high. Almost hits the ceiling, but clears it. It did.
That was impressive.
Controlling is the Capitals as they settle things down with 10:49 to go here in the third period. On the penalty kill still for 48 seconds. Even though we're on the penalty kill, it seems like we've been controlling possession of the puck here nicely. Line change coming. Here come the Caps through the neutral zone. Taken away by 40. 40 pushes it in the zone again nicely. Pressure by 40 as he dips his shoulder down. Takes the puck away. Near side corner, still battling for it. Capitals coming out with it. Capitals dish it over to the far side half wall. And it gets pushed out of the zone. 8 seconds ago on the power play before Rickla jumps on. Here's Wesky. Rickla comes on the ice. Wiechek comes on. Wiechek puts it in the zone up the right side. Got Rao, Wesky, Cradaville, and Wiechek in there. We need one more player. We need one more player. We only got 4 guys on the ice.
There's a trip.
Capitals put it in the zone. Here's Cradaville.
We need more refs.
Off the wall, Cradaville has it. Oh, and it gets taken away by the Caps in the neutral zone. Brownsell banks it off the wall, just out of Cradaville's reach. Icing's called off.
Coaches are beggars.
Here's Brownsell, far side. He chips it down in. Yantes battling for it, has possession of it behind the net. Yantes is making a move, goes for the wraparound. Nope. Opposite side, just out of the reach of Marty. Mells comes off the bench and holds into the back ice, gets it up to Rochelle.
Too many!
Too many men. Too many men.
That's on coaches.
So that'll be a 2-minute penalty for the Capitals at
This coach has spent too much
8:45.
time trying to ref and not coach, apparently.
31 shots versus 31 shots.
Spend more time coaching, less reffing.
Here's the face-off power play opportunity for Ricola and the Lightning. Cradaville on the near side, half wall. He's got the puck, skates it in the right circle, takes a shot just high left. Puck gets loosened out of the zone here as Ricola's going to have to reset. Molesky has the puck, gets it up to Cradaville. Cradaville puts it in the zone, back over to 40. 40 takes a snapshot, deflected. Holding it in is Yantes. Yantes has the puck down low behind the net now. Yantes is working behind the net, goes to his knees, bashes it over to Molesky, top of the point to Ricola. One-timer, just fans on it from Cradaville. Yantes now. Back to the top of the point to Ricola. Ricola back over to Krat. Krat looking to take one from the right circle. Dishes it back to Ricola. Ricola goes off the skate of somebody. He makes a move, takes a shot. It goes high over the glass. Behind the net. Rebounding. Yantes is behind the net. Yantes still has it. Here he is. He's skating out to the right circle now. All the time in the world. 52 seconds to go on the power play. Yantes now goes behind the net. Yantes chips it out to Ricola. Just goes over his stick. Oh, man. Allowing fresh skates on the ice for the Capitals. Taken away by the Caps. Now Molesky takes away in the neutral zone, gets it up to Cradaville. Cradaville skates, takes an angle toward the net. He's got an opening. Oh, and it was just left. He did. Nobody was driving. It had a weak side opportunity. Still 20 seconds to go on the power play. And they're going to call icing. 16 seconds to go on the power play. Opportunity lost there. Face off for the Capitals on the offensive zone for them as they're on the penalty kill. Another 11 seconds and it's off. Slap shot from the blue line goes behind Peterson. Rochelle looking to work it out. Rochelle on the far side corner. Full strength now. Saved by Peterson and he covers. So with 6:37 to go, still 4-2. Controlled by the Capitals, taken away by 40. 40 bounces it over to Wiechek. Wiechek's chasing for it, but a white jersey beats him to it. Taken away by Ricola on the half wall. Goes behind the net of Klein, 40 there on the forecheck, and Wiechek in the near side corner. Still battling for possession here. Goes off a big hit by 40. Rickler comes out with it. He dishes it out to Nels to the blue line. Nels goes off the half wall, taken away by the Caps. Come the other way for the Capitals. Nice stick check by Rochelle to interrupt it. In the neutral zone, Capitals put it in again. Behind the net. Mel's gets it all the way down. No icing. They're going to call it off. Brownsell's going to beat everybody at the puck. Brownsell now dishes it to Marty at the right circle, but taken away. Capitals put it in the zone. 5:30 left in the game. Opportunity for Brownsell as he takes away at the right circle. Angles towards the net. He passes it, shoves it all the way over to the other side. It goes wide. Marty trying to get a stick on it as the Capitals clear. McLaughlin goes off the wall in the neutral zone. Brownsell chips it in again. Capitals trying to work it out of the zone again. This time they chip it on a high flyer, mid-air. McLaughlin catches it, chips it in again. Net was off, so we'll reface it off. Here's Rao, gets it taken away. The Capitals are coming down the other end. And they put it in the zone up the right side. Big hit by Radaville on the walls. He plays a huge check. Tough to get up there after that one. And all the way down will be icy and we'll reset it over here. .21 to go. Capitals now have one more shot than us, 32-31. After the face-off, Capitals hold it in and they get a shot on the net as a fluttering puck to Peterson. He picks it up. Rickla backhands it to Cradaville, trying to get it out of the zone here. Murda on the half wall, having some trouble. Cradaville chips it almost over to Trinka, but taken away by the Caps. Wesky bashes it out of the zone. They didn't call an offside. It should have been high over the net of Peterson. Capitals at the left circle now. Cradaville rips it around the wall, held in by the Caps. Cradaville just misses on the pass. Here's a shot by the Caps. It goes high to the right. They hold it in. Deflection. Now it's on the near side corner. Lightning got to be careful here. It could be a one-goal game. If they're not careful here, they got to get it out of the zone. This time, Rickla chips it out up to Murda. Murda puts in the zone, back to Rickla. Rickla to Trinka. Trinka takes a shot, and it just gets deflected left of the net. Murda battling for it. Capitals come out with it. Here come the Caps with 3 minutes to play. They dish it in the corner, right behind Peterson. Cradaville slings it out of the zone. Rickla catches up to it. He's got two guys to beat. Makes a move, puts it behind the net, gets his own pass, and take it away. Trinka takes it away at the left circle. Between the circles, he backhands it. Oh, and it's almost an opportunity there. As the Caps chip it out of the zone. Back over to Rochelle. To Trinka on the neutral zone. Back to Rickla, right circle. He makes a move. Gets it taken away. Capitals reset. 2 minutes to go. We'll have a pulled goalie, I would imagine, soon. Big hit there by Marty. Marty chips it back in. Referee gets in the way. Brownsell on the near side corner. Capitals still trying to dig it out of the zone here. Off the half wall, they chip it out. Yantes holds it in, actually. Here comes Brownsell on the near side corner. Still has possession of the zone here. Yantes comes up with it. He's behind the net down low. Makes a move, gets it out to the defenseman of Mells. Mells back over to Rochelle. Rochelle puts one up. Here's Mells holding it in on the opposite side. He gets stick poked away, and Mells still puts it in the zone. Big hit by Mells on the wall. Minute 25 to go. Lightning doing a nice job keeping it in the zone here. Brownsell. Centering pass to Marty between the circles. Here's Rochelle with a slap shot. It's a stick save by Klein. Gets ripped around back to Rochelle again. 1:10 to go. Rochelle dumps it down beneath the net. Here's a hip check by Murda. Pushed in back by, Brownsell on the half wall. Delay. They're killing the puck there on the half wall. 52 seconds to go. Yantes comes out with it back to Rochelle. Rochelle puts one on the ice. It's saved by a blade. And the zone is cleared all the way down. That'll be icing. Nicely done by the Lightning, burning off at least a minute, minute and a half there.
He doesn't need to be out there. No. Because you could accidentally do something, you know?
It's going to be a timeout. Bismark, I believe. All right, 35 seconds to go. We're back underway here. After the timeout from the Capitals, I'm sure they're going to pull the goalie. Holding it in is Cradaville nicely. He gloves it. Stick saved by Klein. Rao battling for the puck right behind the net. 18 to go. Puck clears the zone. Capitals have a little rush opportunity here. I don't think there's enough time. Cradaville chips it out of the zone. 5 seconds. Falls to the ground. Here's 40 with an opportunity. 2 seconds to go. He shakes his shot. It just goes wide left. He saw the opening. He just was about 8 inches too far to left, but that's it. 4-2. The Lightning victorious here this morning against the Bismark Capitals. Next game is today at 3:15. Here or there? At the Icon Sports Arena against Breck Wapaton. So we'll get some rest here this afternoon and be back with you this afternoon with Lightning Bantam hockey here from the Grand Forks tournament.